Hello guys, welcome to the football mess. Maneni Kowet. Today I'm going to talk about Mikel Arteta, the manager of Arsenal Football Club, established in 1886. Mikel Arteta joined Arsenal in 2019 from Manchester City, assistant coach of Pep Guardiola, and he won a FA Cup trophy in his first season as a manager. He became the first coach or manager player to win a trophy in his first season as a manager in Arsenal. Since George Graham did that 1986-87 season. That season Arsenal finished 8th with 56 points. That was the first season Arsenal not competing in the European competitions after 25 years. The second season of Arteta in Arsenal, he finished again. For the second consecutive year, he finished 8th with 61 points, increasing from the previous season where he finished with 56 points. The second full season of Arteta in Arsenal, he finished 5th with 69 points, an addition of 8 points from the previous season. The third full season of Arteta in Arsenal, he finished with 84 points. This season I was even shocked myself. I wasn't expecting this from Arsenal because as an Arsenal fan from 2003-2004 season, we have really suffered in this era of Emirates Stadium. It was unfathomable. I wasn't expecting that from Arteta that soon. Yes, he had won the FA Cup, and this phrase that he came with, trust the process. I really wasn't expecting that soon. I enjoyed the journey while it lasted, and we came second. Manchester City finished with 89 points, Arsenal with 84 points. That season I was very happy. There were some memorable matches that I will never ever forget in my lifetime as an Arsenal fan. That game of Bournemouth, that game was intense, and I really enjoyed the moment. I really treasured the moment. I savored the moment. It was a bittersweet moment that I will never ever forget in my lifetime as an Arsenal fan. I was very happy that day, but we fell short, and after dominating the first phase of the season, the second season we fell short on hapo hivyo katikati. Some few matches we fell short. So it was a bittersweet moment, but we came back to Champions League, and I was very happy for that. The amount of time, those 7 years away from Champions League and coming back to Champions League to hear again that Champions League anthem playing. Last season we fell short again. We became second with 89 points. There is a sequence here. Since Arteta came in Arsenal, he always had points from the previous season. This is where my argument is going to be based on. Since he came to Arsenal in 2019, to this season that is beginning in August 16th, 2024, he has always added points from their previous season. Basing my argument with that, I can see Arsenal this season getting that 100 points mark this season. With the new signings they are going to sign and recruit, I can see Arsenal getting the 100 points mark this season. This is the season. We Arsenal fans are used to this next season syndrome. The next season is ours. I know majority of fans around the world watched that Amazon documentary of Arsenal. We went behind the scenes and saw what Arteta was trying to build in Arsenal. We saw what Arsenal board, the owner, the son of the owner, Josh Kroenke, what they were trying to do in that team, and what they were building a post Arsene Wenger era, post Unai Emery era. And we have seen how ruthless Arteta is non-negotiable policy in Arsenal, and this is something that shows you the kind of coach Arteta is ruthless, and he has a very streamlined policies that if you go against them, you suffer the consequences. So don't trouble before trouble gets you. That's how Arsenal players are used to. And so far it is working. We have seen the trust process ideology in Arsenal working, bearing fruits. The major problem that I have with Mikel Arteta, I love him as a coach, as a person, the joy he has brought back in Arsenal. It is something that I had never ever seen happening in Arsenal. I'm very happy with the trust process. But there is something that I despise towards Arteta. Arteta, since he came to Arsenal in 2019, up to date, there is no player from the academy. There is no a single player that Arteta has integrated in the Arsenal squad and is performing every weekend, every match, every month that I've seen since he came to Arsenal. This is something that is really worrying me as an Arsenal fan. Because the players that are shining right now, they were integrated in the Arsenal squad with Unai Emery. Emil Smith-Rowe and Saka, they were integrated in the team with Unai. Martinelli was integrated in the team also. Giving chances to these young players. We have had, like last season, we had some matches. I was wondering, why is Declan Rice playing? Why is someone like Odegaard playing and we have Emil Smith-Rowe sitting there on the bench? We have to give these players time. We have to integrate these players in the first team squad, playing day in, day out. If not so, we are going to lose these players. And we have very many players. Dabari has left Arsenal to Brighton. He declined signing a new contract at Arsenal. Roel Walters has gone to a team in Championship. I can't remember the name. That guy was always on the bench. He was never ever given his first game in Arsenal. And then we had Omari Hutchinson, a very promising young player in the academy. He was let go to Chelsea. Right now he has been sold to Ipswich. And there was a sell-on clause with Arsenal. So Arsenal is going to get some money out of that deal. This is the biggest problem I have with Arteta. All the players that he has brought, they are world class. I can't deny that. And I know Arteta wants to compete for major trophies. That is a fact. I don't decline that. But look at Pep Guardiola, what he's doing in Manchester City. Look at Foden, he's thriving right now. Even though he doesn't shine in England, performing in Manchester City last season, he was phenomenal. He was integrated in that team. Look at Bob, what he's doing. But look at those players that have come through Manchester City. They are given opportunities. They are shining. Yeah? What is happening to Arsenal Academy? We have not seen a single player, but Nathan Nwaneri. There's a match that I can remember, the last game of Champions League against PSV. I saw Declan Rice playing in the defense. While we have players sitting there on the bench that can play that position. Why was that happening? We have Calhain there as a goalkeeper. He could have played that game. But yes, Ramsdale played that game. He wasn't bad. But why was Declan Rice playing there? A young player should have been given that opportunity to play in that game. Ethan Nwaneri, Roel Walters, they could have been given that opportunity to play in the Champions League wearing the Arsenal jersey, donning the Arsenal jersey. But this is the place I think Arteta is failing in Arsenal. Bringing up these players integrating these players from the academy into the first team. Because Saka saved Arsenal millions of money buying another left winger when Pepe wasn't performing. And Saka came and took that position. Dabari has left to Brighton. That player was intense. If you watch those videos that Arsenal post in the Arsenal Academy matches, he was massive and he has left just like that. 2 seasons from now, you will see big clubs going after him at Brighton, looking for his signature. Don Hutchison next season is going to storm the EPL Premier League. So Arteta should look into this. The Arsenal board should look into this. This is a major concerning point with Arteta. integrating those football academy players to the first team. For instance, Emil Smith-Rowe, I hear rumors is being sold. He should be loaned, not being sold. He should be loaned. This 100 points mark, I'm back to it. I think this is the season for Arsenal. Arsenal should go for this trophy this season. We should not let Manchester City win this trophy for the 5th consecutive season. The English Premier League teams should not let Manchester City win this trophy for the 5th consecutive season. And how sweet will it be, Arsenal winning this trophy while Pep Guardiola is still there? Ooh, what a feeling. I can't wait for that day. I can't wait to celebrate that day. This is the season for Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. We cannot let this trophy this season. And you guys, Manchester City fans, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Manchester United fans, this is I'm not bragging. I'm not a braggadocious person, yeah, but I'm just preempting. Arsenal is going to hit the 100 points mark this season, and we are going to win this league this season. It is a prophecy. You guys can mark my words and come back for this video. I'm saying I have the audacity, I have the balls, I have the cojones. Arsenal is going to win this Premier League trophy because reason being, every season since Arteta came, he has always added points from the previous season. Last season we had 89 points. So I'm preempting Arsenal adding another 9 points, 9 to 10 points on that, because Liverpool is going to be on a transition. Chelsea is going to be on a transition. Manchester United is going to be up, is going to be there, but I know they will be focusing majorly on coming back to Champions League. Manchester City, going back to Manchester City. Manchester City, there are rumors that Kevin De Bruyne is going to Saudi Arabia, that Ederson is going to Saudi Arabia also. Basing my facts on this, I can't see any other team that is going to compete with Arsenal with the new signings that they are going to sign. The only team that can compete with Arsenal next season for the trophy is Manchester City, because Guardiola is the greatest coach of all time. I know that for sure. I can't deny that. I know he knows his way around the forest. So I know he will become good. He will always perform. Whoever goes, he will always perform, because they have each and every position of Manchester City. They have a player who can play. They have covers, like 2 to 3 world-class players in each and every position. So I know Manchester City will always be there when Guardiola is there. And also basing my argument with the way I saw Liverpool last season disintegrating when the season was coming to an end, because Klopp said that he's leaving when the season ends. It really affected the players. Keeping in mind that Guardiola is leaving Manchester City when the season ends, may it affect Manchester City players? Let me know there in the comment section, you guys all over, wherever you're watching this video from, the football mess. Let me get to know whatever you guys think, but my reasoning remains like that. Arsenal is going to win this trophy with more than 100 points, or the 100 points mark, or there, almost there, in the season that is beginning in August 16th. Let me know what you guys think, Arsenal fans, wherever you're watching this video from, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City fans. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Thank you for watching the Football Mess. Manene Koet.